And we're live. Welcome to another edition of Best Ball with Bindles. Had a little curveball, so unfortunately won't be on with Fantasy Dog Pound tonight. I think he's streaming right now, so if you want to go check out his stream as well, definitely go do that. Always got to support the homies. And we have El Coach here. The NFL schedule just dropped, so we can finally start ripping away at these drafts. So hop in with us, and let's get started. GM, how's it going, everyone? We got Robert Griffin the Turd. I'm inspired to squirt. Shout out to the Squirt Squad, Spags. El Coach, how you doing, sir? You ready to memorize every week 15, 16, and 17 matchup in the next day or so?
Yeah, absolutely. Excited to just put some spreadsheets straight into my brain, really weaponize that neurodivergent skill set and see what can shake loose there. Took a quick look at it and am excited as a Colts fan, which with what looks like a really soft end of the season schedule, maybe not the most fantasy appealing schedule with Denver, Tennessee, and the Giants, but it's good for real life NFL. We'll see.
Yeah, that's really good. We got CLN 2013 in here. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. Like I said, I had a little bit of an emergency, so I haven't gotten to look at the full schedule yet, but we both have it up in front of us. So we're going to be learning on the fly. We're going to be memorizing on the fly. And yeah, I'm excited to start off this. I feel like now we're in right, like before, it's like the first couple days are like, okay, I'm getting a bunch of CLV and stuff, and then it's kind of probably minus EV to be drafting like that, like last couple weeks after that. But we're back, baby. We got week 17, and we're super excited to get started.
Absolutely, man. It's definitely the beginning of best ball summer now. I feel like it's here. It's arrived.
It's finally here, and yeah, I made a couple more clips, either for players or just for use throughout the stream. So let's hope we can finally use some of them that have been in the hopper. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And with that being said, why don't we hop into a draft? If you guys are in the chat and you want to jump in, we are jumping in right now. So it's probably a lot of people drafting. So you better. I don't know if there's a couple second delay, but I was waiting for 4 people.
All right. So and full disclosure, I've done every update possible on my computer. I've restarted it multiple times. I reached out to Underdog about like the weird timer issues we've been having. So
really?
Hopefully we are, good to go with a for real 30-second timer instead of the usual 37 or 47, 48 second timer.
It's been weird. I had Neil on the other day, and I was on his channel last week, and both times on his Underdog, he would have to log out or exit out of the tab and re-exit in for it to work. And then even then, it was on my end, it was skipping. So it'd be pick 145 and then nothing, and then pick 149. So it was really fucking me up. So let's hope we have all our technical issues
yeah,
buttoned
let's
up.
hope for it. Oh, 9 spot. I like it.
Yeah, I think I got the 9 spot twice with Neil as well. So for whatever reason, the best ball gods are gifting me with the 9 spot, which, you know what? I don't hate it.
Yeah. Looks like
okay. So yeah, we're gonna be thinking on the fly here. Whoever we take, we got to immediately check out the week 17 schedule and start building stuff out. The one I'm super excited about, which I'm sure everyone is the Houston and Baltimore, which, I mean, the prices are going to get absolutely insane. I feel like Houston already, they got pushed down a little bit when they got Diggs, but it's I feel like all those guys are going to move up half a round.
So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty insane. The one I am really looking forward to, and I'm really excited about because a lot of the players available for the most part are reasonably affordable ADP wise, is Green Bay and Minnesota. I
Okay.
think you can build out some really, really nice squads with that team, and
That's
it's a dome game.
that's a nice one. Yeah, that's a really, really nice one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what other ones we have. Okay, yeah, let's focus on it because I'm not gonna be able to memorize this right now. I didn't have ample time before this.
Oh, so Justin Jefferson's back. He's going at the 1.5. I love to see that.
I think
That's
he's
good
been
news.
going like yeah. I've heard people saying he's going 1-4. So yeah, I'm glad we scooped up all the value while we could.
Mhm. All right, so we're coming up in 2. There's 2 running backs, and then we've got our choice of 2 really nice receivers here. I am leaning towards the receivers. What do you wanna do?
Um, Ooh, this is a tough one because I feel like I feel like we haven't taken a lot of running backs. I like Bijan or Brees, but I'm always down for some Puka if you just want to go Puka and just piss for a little bit.
Yeah, let's get a little different and go Bijan and see. Let's get some stretch goals and see if we can back up running back after or wide receiver after that. You wanna do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Hell yeah. So we
Hmm.
got people in the chat. We got PPR Tyler, um, GM sir. We got we got emo cowboy Tyler. He's been making the rounds. He was on Neil's stream the other day. Let's see what else is going on. No, I don't know who he's talking to. Okay. So Bijan plays Washington in week 17 and the Giants in week 16. So let's get that in the back of our brain already.
I love it. We are also seeing, I don't know if everybody else caught it, but a Marvin Harrison 1.8, 108.
Dude,
Real
I've seen
choice.
it. I've seen it a couple times. Yeah.
All right, so we're coming up here. What are you feeling with our first wide receiver choice?
Okay. So wait, scroll up. Let's see who's there. Is this the top of the queue? I mean,
Yeah,
I'm always down for. I mean, I kind of want to go Nico or
I love
Olave.
it. Yep.
Like
Let's
I
go
said,
Nico.
they're going to be pushed up. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, no problem building around Nico as your wide receiver one. I think it's great. I feel like Diggs is still artificially deflating his ADP a little bit. I don't see how Nico loses that much to that to Diggs.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the one who's on the field the whole time, and then the other two are going to kind of whatever. They're still going to have their games in best ball, especially. So I still want probably more Dell just because he's cheaper. But yeah, I want Nico and Dell. It's like Diggs is like I'll take him, but it's not as sexy. But yeah, I think so. Wait, where are our picks? Let's see coming up. We are at 33 and 40. So I don't know. We could try some. We could try some to switch it up a little bit at those two, knowing the week 17 stuff going on. I don't want to divulge too much because I think there's people in the draft with us. Let's see who we have. We have. If you guys are in the chat, remember if you have to divulge that you're in the draft with us because otherwise you will get swatted. I have a phone right here. I'm gonna call up and tell them where you live, and they're gonna knock down your door. So
Big time trouble. Got to watch out.
the pound, what's up, bro? Sorry for the hecticness, but yeah, I saw you were streaming, and I hope you had a good stream. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything weird going on? We got Laporta at 18, which we love Laporta, but I think we both said his price is pretty egregious, and that's even more egregious. So
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate what ADP is doing to our guy.
it's not his fault, okay?
It's not.
It's the market. It's the market.
It's the market. It's good stuff.
I wonder if it's people trying to get. I'm trying to think. Yeah, San Francisco. Yeah, people are probably gonna do Laporta and then one of like Ayuk or Debo, or trying to do some weird stuff with San Fran and in Detroit. I bet because both right, like there's three guys in that like uh, second and third. So
Yeah. Be curious to see how it plays out over the summer. Achane in the third is pretty nice. Not gonna lie about that.
yeah, on the Pounds stream, I think he said HN went 35. So I wonder as more people come in that like aren't just sickos and just drafting all the time, if he gets pushed down a little bit. I feel like that's probably going to happen.
All right, so far we've got Bijan and Nico. We're going to be up in one, and really hoping that this drafter doesn't do what we want to do. We'll see.
Yeah, I do have an idea here. I don't know if it's prudent to do this, but
the tension is absolutely palpable. All right, we're free.
I feel like we got to go Neighbors.
Giants. Yeah.
The only other thing I was going to bring up is if we want to do the Lamar Andrews from this spot, we'd have to whatever. It's obviously above ADP. So I'm not sure if you want to live a little and try to get that, but I'm definitely down for Neighbors as well.
I want to chill and look at that. We got some correlation in there. We're going to be set up well. This is good.
PPR Tyler says he already has the week 17 matchups memorized, so he's ahead of the game. Yeah, we got to get week 16 as well.
I think that one was a week 16 pick with Atlanta. So we've got Bijan.
Okay, there you go.
Getting us in there.
Telesco, Sammy, PPR Tyler is his channel on YouTube. It's down in the description below as well. I have him and Best Ball Guy in there on all streams since we've been streaming so much together. And us three will be on stream on Friday as well. And we have a trio name and overlay and thumbnail and everything in the works. So should be pretty fun. Oh, we meant the other Tyler.
I love it.
His is the Fantasy Sanctuary.
You want to keep
okay, I was going to say I
Houston?
kind of wanted Lamar there. Let's go Dell.
Yeah, I dig it. So far, we drafted Bijan in round one, and then we've gone Nico, Neighbors, and Tank Dell. So the Wiz is strong right now. This is good.
Yeah.
Nice little stream.
Yeah, I mean, we've been pissing a lot, but I think I was just thinking because Henry is playing Houston in week 17 now again for the second year in a row. But we could have went there as well. But I mean, we already took Bijan round one. If we would have done something different in round one, if we would have went Puka, then I probably would have been down for a Henry just to switch it up. But yeah, let's see what comes back around to us.
Oh, Mahomes gets picked one spot in front of the Kelsey drafter too. That's gotta sting a bit.
So what else do we have here that's weird? I feel like it's pretty much chalk, except for that weird Laporta pick, and he went Garrett Wilson, Laporta in round 2, and then Mahomes or Cooper Kupp, and then Mahomes. So probably going to try to build out some KC stuff because there's so many guys other than Kelsey, those 3 receivers falling. So
yeah, so we're coming up at 57 and 64. So we're going to have some space.
Yeah, let's think through some week 17 stuff. So Baltimore, everyone's going to be gone. I'm assuming Andrews will be gone by then. We can hope, but and Flowers is already gone. So what else is going? So Atlanta is Washington. So McLaurin maybe.
Yeah.
and the Giants.
Giants or Indy.
So,
If you wanted to grab
well,
Richardson
yeah, I
and
was going to say
start
we could do
building out
Richardson
Indy.
and build out some stuff for that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. We've got the world's our oyster right here. I feel like we've got some nice options.
Yeah, I think we could do Pitts as well with Bijan. We could.
I'm ready to be hurt by Kyle Pitts all over again. Like, just bring it into my life. It's going to happen.
Why don't we queue up some guys? So Mixon, McLaurin, Pitts, and if there's anyone else you wanna add in there at your discretion.
I mean, we can hope against hope that see if Mandrews gets through. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, why don't you put him at the top? Because if he does make it, I definitely I'm down for that.
I feel like after all the weird timer stuff, the hands are really focused. It was like extra, like, reps. Like I was getting some ankle weights on there. So
no, Mark Andrews goes. It wasn't one pick before, but I am still down for it. Okay. Do we want to go our second running back here with Mixon, or do we want to go Pitts, or do we want a receiver here? We could do a Jaden Reed and hope for an Addison coming back for the week 17 there. What are your thoughts here? Because
I kind of want to wait on another
do you want to go
running
Reed
back
and do the Addison thing, or do you want to just go Pitts and be done with our elite?
Oh gosh, I clicked the wrong button. Oh, did I get?
Nope.
Damn it! Oh,
it goes for like 20 seconds, so we don't have to play it all the time, but
it's good. Alex Jones on the show. Oh my gosh! After I talked myself up, choked.
Okay.
Right at the.
It's okay. It happens.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I like Pitts there too, right? Then we get the Atlanta stuff going.
Yeah, and we don't have to worry about how gross tight end gets that fast. It's pretty great.
It's nice
to
get out.
The cope is strong.
I mean, yeah, I don't love Addison, so like whatever. We could have built out. I mean, yeah, we can still see what falls to us. I wonder if Mixon could fall to us all the way here.
That would be a lot of fun.
I mean, we're a little bit behind at receiver, but I mean, we already missed out on Stroud. Neighbors is Daniel Jones if we want to stack him up. And then Atlanta has Kirk. So I don't think we need to we have some options late for quarterback.
Yeah. I feel like that's been a theme with us so far this year. Hockey. All right. Let's get after it.
Fucking ripper, bud.
Hey.
Okay, so
we lose Mixon.
So Mixon does go. I don't love either of the KC guys without the quarterback, but we could do it. And
yeah, I definitely want to hit receiver here at this point.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. We could still go Addison. We could go Addison, Ridley, Rome. I mean, we could do a little Chicago, and Chicago plays Seattle, so we could get maybe a Lockett later on, or a Noah Fant very late.
Oh my gosh, we lose Addison too. Brutal.
I'm really fine with any of those top 3 or 4 receivers. So
which you want to go, Hollywood or Calvin?
KC plays Pitt, so yeah.
This is assuming that Hollywood makes it through. Which one?
Let's go Hollywood.
All right, good, because we did.
I like Hollywood. I think he gets a boost with the Rashi Rice stuff going on. That helps a lot.
Yeah. Hollywood in round 6 is okay. Hollywood round 5.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's perfectly cromulent pick at this range for sure.
There it is. There it is. So tell me about the new videos we have to look forward to. What teams do we need to be taking a look at?
Well, I would say Carolina would be the one that we were looking for, which I
What? How late were you up when you made Carolina videos? This is great.
Well, I did it during the day today, so
Okay.
you know what? It's actually it's actually surprisingly easy to do it now that I know how to do it. So like, I can pump out some clips if we really want to. They really only take like 20 minutes for one if it's everything's easy to find in terms of like whatever, like the highlights and everything. So
Noted clip pumper, Bindles.
dude, I'm telling you, if anyone in
Good.
the chat, like whatever, for streams, for anything, I'm down to chop it up in the Canva / video editing streets.
I think we did just see a round 6 Jake Ferguson, by the way.
Does he have Dallas?
My sources are saying no.
Yeah, I didn't play hockey, but I did play lacrosse, and my role was just purely as a football player to just absolutely destroy the small lacrosse players that were it was like pretty much being a safety, just hitting the guys coming across the crease. So yeah, that was pretty fun.
All right.
This is a mint comment right here. I referred to a job candidate as cromulent today, and my colleagues looked at me like I had 10 heads. You're saying they're not grinding Davis Matic content?
Oh my gosh. Ambiggins is a perfectly cromulent word. It's great. All right, so a little run on running backs here. You mentioned a player.
Yeah, let's do that. Jacob in a Discord today was saying that he thought Deontay and Godwin were both extremely undervalued, which I kind of agree. Like projections wise, like both those guys over the like even Addison, like right, like Deontay is going to project better than Addison, and some of these other guys going a couple of rounds higher. So yeah, definitely down for Deontay.
Go. Carolina player, do your
setting
thing.
Us up. So yeah, this seems like a wait on quarterback and go 3 quarterback build so far based on the players we have.
Yeah, we're gonna be coming up in 6. What do you want to chase with QB without giving up the ghost? Oh, we got some sauce down here.
Yeah, we got some options. Yeah, if we would have went Rome, then we could have went Rome and JSN. They're week 17. So just for the future, right? Like it's fine. I like how we built it out, but
I would take Deontay over JSN. Is so wild that they're right next to each other. Like just dynasty brain infecting best ball still.
I need something for JSN to like get me back in because I'm just so like I don't think I've clicked JSN one time. Like anytime we've drafted.
Same. And I feel like I don't know if my timeline is curated towards the negative FUD around him, but it's definitely like all I've seen this year.
You know, there are definitely a lot of JSN truthers out there. So I think it's like the vast majority are kind of against him, but then you have some people that are just like buoying him up based on just them loving him still based on his college profile. Let's see what's going on. How do you feel about Rice since we have the one KC? I'm trying to think what other. Yeah, I'm asking. I'm definitely down for Brooks as well. We could do Najee or Jalen Warren for the KC as well if we wanted to do that. But I don't mind Brooks. I've been taking a lot of Brooks as well.
So we do lose Najee.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about Rice right now because we don't know what the suspension is going to be or what else. He's got summer in front of him, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. So do you want to go? Do you want to go Brooks over Warren? Just get our RB2 here.
I think I'm down for that. Are you good?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
And let's see, for Carolina, it's Tampa Bay week 17. So don't have anything going on there, but we do have. They do play each other twice during the regular season. Okay,
Yeah.
so why don't you run through the squad really quick here while we have a second? It's nice being here close to the turn.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got Bijan and Jonathan Brooks at running back, wide receiver, Nico Collins, Malik Neighbors, Tank Dell, Hollywood Brown, Deontay Johnson, and Kyle Pitts at tight end. So
We're back in, baby.
cleaned up at wide receiver. It's good. Feels good.
Tyler says, new Seattle vertical offense is fun, but he's still wide receiver 3 on his team. Needs to be going lower given he had such a bad year 1. Yeah, I agree.
Totally agree.
Like, I know you're in on Downs. I just took him in the startup we were in, and I don't know, like their peripherals were eerily similar. I know that everyone's a little bit scared off about the Indy passing game, but like, is there that much of a difference between JSN and Josh Downs? Like, I know the prospect profile is different, but like, I think Downs almost had a better rookie year. He got injured too, so
yeah, I think I would rather have Downs in almost every format. Like you're getting him considerably cheaper. I think he showed a lot more versatility in terms of usage. They were getting him looks downfield. They were getting him some intermediate looks and some like screen passes as well. It definitely seemed like with JSN, at least for the first, half of the season, at least when everybody was complaining about his ADOT, it's like when you're first trying to play Madden or NCAA 14 back in the day, and you just want to run that tunnel screen like night and day and just see if you can get it to break loose, and it doesn't. So it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I just think Downs is good. So it's just like betting on Richardson is a better passer than we think, or that some people think, and that he's good. So it's like whatever. I obviously like Pittman, and AD Mitchell's interesting, but it's like AD Mitchell does have some red flags. So I think you'd have to project that Downs will be the number 2 target guy there. I mean, whatever. Obviously, like it's not all about projections. Like if AD Mitchell is just that dude, then Downs might get relegated. But I don't know. I like AD Mitchell, but I don't love him.
So I think AD Mitchell is going to he's going to look great in slow motion this summer, and dude is going to get absolutely steamed up with some slow motion videos all summer long from training camp. I think it's just destined to be.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're already
there was a throw that he had. You want to go Daniels?
Yeah. We get the correlation with Atlanta. And we don't have any Washington players yet, but we can remedy that. You want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it. I like it. I haven't taken a lot of Daniels, and I'm definitely in on him from a redraft and best ball perspective.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, AD Mitchell is he looks so smooth. It's going to be fun. Like I hope it works out. If it does work out, they got a great value on him. But yeah, it's such a split between what people think about him. It's either he's going to be great and he's going to be CeeDee Lamb, or just like you can point to his terrible analytical profile. Like it's up to you.
He's the ultimate black box. It's like there's so many tantalizing things about his profile, and then there's also so many just like, oof, this probably could go very wrong. But
yeah. All right, so
Um,
up in 3, what are you thinking?
yeah, if Lockett falls to us, I definitely say Lockett. Um, well, I guess we don't have Minnesota or Chicago, but I'm still down for Lockett. I think B Rob would be fun. What else do we have? Any other correlations here? Atlanta. We already, yeah. B Rob would be cool, especially with our Brooks pick.
Hmm. Yeah, some early season points just in case.
And like RB is pretty gross. Oh yeah, let's go B Rob. Hell yeah.
Let's do it. I like it.
Yes, and then Tyler's uh, putting the Washington guys that we want in the chat.
Appreciate it. Yeah, this is definitely the leanest I feel like we've been at wide receiver through a draft thus far. But feels like a nice team overall.
Yeah,
We've
I
got a
mean, I feel pretty good about these five so far. I think we could go 7 or 8 depending on how it falls to us.
yeah.
We have our one quarterback, so we could go 2 quarterback if we feel like it with the options, different guys we have. Um, I think it's a pretty well balanced team, and I feel like we left ourselves outs for a lot of different stuff, which feels good given that sometimes you can get sniped on stuff. And it's like I feel like I've been pushing quarterbacks so much that like just getting a guy where I'm like, okay, like I can go 2 QB. It's been
Yeah.
few and far between that it's happened.
It feels pretty reasonable. Like that's a good line to draw right there. I feel all right about it.
I feel like Daniels is going to move up too. Same thing, like with the camp highlights. Like you're going to see him doing a Lamar Jackson like spin and run or something in the preseason. And I mean, it could
Did
go
you
the other
see?
way if he just gets absolutely destroyed. But
Yeah, that's the one that was going around like today or yesterday of him like standing 5 yards in front of the net, and he's just throwing like a 5 yard pass into the middle of the net. And they were like building it up as a hype video, like in the rain, he's making this pass. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like let's pump the brakes. It's gonna be okay. We also need Malik Neighbors to sign a contract to play for the Giants if he hasn't yet, because he does not seem to want to be there at
dude,
all.
he's just completely just he's the kind of guy where he's just like, I'm not gonna show any excitement. He's like some guys like you see Coleman and like other guys are just like the vibes are super high. Neighbors is like the guy that's like, I'm too cool to laugh. Like
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It's not funny, bro. It's not funny. It's good.
Night Tyler, go touch some grass/ass. I will support both of those. So who's Carolina? Tampa Bay. Okay. Trying to think through other correlations here.
I love where your head's at. We're up in 2, and we're definitely in the wasteland.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here. We don't have Dallas. We don't have LA Chargers. It's New England.
Do you want to get Cousins and lock up our Atlanta stack?
Yeah, I'm down for it. Let's see, Seattle. Yeah, let's go Cousins.
Okay.
And then I really hope our guy falls to us here at our next pick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think there might be someone that's clip worthy here. So either way, we're gonna have a clip because we're either gonna get the tilt clip or we're gonna get the fun clip. So let's see.
I love secret tilts. I don't know what the tilt is going to be about, so I'm excited for you to tell me who to click here.
We do also have another guy that we like that we could go for is Downs.
Yeah.
I don't mind Sharps. I don't mind Dowdle.
Are you throwing smoke screens on air right now? This is great.
No, we were just talking up Downs.
I know. We need to develop like some Morse code with the eye blinks and just really get it so we can discuss but not discuss. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, we two blinks for this guy.
2 blinks. I love it.
Oh God, I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
What is happening right now? This is great.
just the calm before the storm.
I'm all in on the Charbonnet contingent upside. By the way, I think he's going to have a really nice year.
Yeah, I like.
You get the vibes.
I mean, it's just like I know Walker's more exciting. He's more sexy, but I just feel like Sharps is just like good at everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. Leg it. Let's go leg it.
I love it. Are
Rip
you ready?
Yep. Roll the clip.
Oh no, man. I woke up ready, man. I got a call right after I got dressed. They was coming to pick me up at 9:30 in the morning. I told them I'm gonna be ready.
Let's go.
I love
it. Finally got
Dude.
to roll a clip. Thank God.
Tension was palpable. Was that handmade?
Dude, that's handmade. That's made with these hands right here.
An artisan.
Casey, yeah. I sent that to Pete, so we'll see if he uses that, because there's been a lot of debate around the ship chasing community about who's going to be the guy this year. Usually it just happens organically, but it's like, because everyone knows that that's usually how it happens, it's like this weird thing where like people are trying to push a guy to be it. So
I mean, Lauby was the early clubhouse favorite. Like he had the momentum.
Yeah, I mean, I still feel like maybe it should be Lauby. Like, I don't know, but
is it possible? Did he peak too soon? Was he like the Miami Dolphins kind of like warm weather? But I mean, this was earlier in winter, so this is the inverse. But like, he just played too well at the beginning of the season, and now that you're getting into the thick of it, like, can he hold up?
Yeah, you're right. It's like because we were drafting so early this year and people were in on Lauby. It's like, yeah, it's like if it would have happened like two or 3 years ago, we would have only been finding out about Lauby like this time, or like in June or like July. But like, we're just so tapped in now that it's like the fucking sleeper from what is it, New Hampshire, is like,
yeah.
We're like, oh yeah, of course we know that guy. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean?
I love
Dylan Lauby.
I love the folk heroes, man. Like, that's what's like, it's great how everybody just kind of puts their arms around like some of the most like just random players you can find. And it's like built off of like a couple of odd stats or something like that, or, something in their profile that clicks, or like there's some good like social media clips of them. Like, I dig the energy this season. It feels good.
I agree. Fuck Downs. I was like, is there a small chance that he would make it back to us? But it doesn't happen.
You know what could happen though? Could catch some more rookie fever.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that. Down for adding to our Hot Atlanta stack. I was also going to be down for Ty Chandler just because we need some running backs at a certain point. Do you think we should go 5 with Bijan and Brooks and Robinson? I feel like I'm pretty comfortable going 5.
Yeah, I think 5 is good there. Wide receiver, I feel almost good at.
Yeah, I think we should go 7. More. So it depends. Let's just see what falls to us. We can always go something late. You want to go Sinnott?
Benjamin Sinnott.
We do have Pittsburgh KC as well, but it's not as. I feel like Sinnott stacked is more. The lean goes to him.
Yeah. Are you good with it?
Yeah. Week 17. Yeah, and yeah. Stacked and week 17. That pushes me over the edge for sure.
Stacked and week 17. Gosh, been waiting 5 months to say it. How about it,
dude? I can't believe it's here. Holy shit!
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
it. When we've been drafting this long, we've been streaming for this long, and we're finally just like getting to our wrapping the cozy blanket around us that is being a sick person who just only cares about stacking and correlation. It's how it goes.
I love it. If your team doesn't look like the Charlie Kelly board from It's Always Sunny with the like different pieces of yarn going all over for Pepe Silvio to show off your correlation and stacks, like you're not doing it right.
No, absolutely not. Okay, yeah, and then we could go Bryce as a third. I don't think we need to because we're gonna go. We could be done at quarterback. Running back, we need 2 more. So that's 2 more picks, 1 more wide receiver. We could be done at tight end as well. So, yeah, let's see what falls to us. Do you want to go Mooney? Do you want to go Vidal?
If
Mooney
we go
for our
Mooney
last
now,
wide receiver, and then just hammer running back for a couple rounds?
yeah, it's up to you. Like, would you feel better waiting on wide receiver or waiting on running back?
I mean, I feel better about waiting on running back, but I also think we could just go running back the next two picks probably and feel fine.
Yeah, let's go Kamani.
Okay, I like it. You just took
Unstacked Kamani Vidal.
right?
It's great.
Everyone's saying Mooney. I mean, we already have two pieces. I feel fine. I feel fine just passing on Mooney.
You shouldn't have said Kamani because then I know it's me. I'm gonna own that one, folks. It's me irresponsibly pushing up the ADP of the day 3 running back. That's 3rd on the depth chart right now. It's great.
Yeah, there's not a real depth chart right now. I mean, it's me.
Yeah, Harbaugh's going to take the names off the back of the jerseys. He's going to take the lightning bolts off the helmets. Like, I think we're going to get everything out of like the old school, like Bill Parcells playbook for what Harbs is going to do out there.
Are you a Harbs guy or an anti-Harbs guy? Because I know you're not you're a Nebraska guy. So
I mean, it's hard to argue with him. He was also a Colts quarterback back in like '94 for the Cardiac Colts and got him to an AFC Championship game. So I mean, I enjoy some Harbaugh. Would love it if he could, make an effort to up the pass attempts per game. That would feel pretty great. So,
I mean, that would be nice. Absolutely.
Yeah. You're gonna have Justin Herbert. I think he knows about that. So, let Herbo cook. Be good.
We can only hope. You got Herbert in your last startup as well. Do you want to vamp about our startup for a second while we have a second?
I don't want to jinx it. My gosh, dude. 2 of the absolute like sickest teams ever built. Ridiculous. Yeah. And it was basically like Rocky IV too. Like we were just like not blocking, just exchanging like body blows and, uppercuts the entire time, not worried about it, just position for position. It was great.
It was honestly great. Like, I feel like when you would make a pick, like I think you picked DK, and then I was like, do I go Tank Dell or do I go Higgins? Because Higgins is more like DK Metcalf as opposed to Tank Dell. So I'm like, I gotta match the energy.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and then when you can pull in round 8, Deebo Samuel.
That was absolutely insane. I was like, what the fuck?
After like frantically trying to trade up with like 6 picks in front of me to get him in round 8, but sometimes you just need to wait.
Yeah, see, I moved up because I wanted one of Adams or Deebo, and I didn't even have to. One of them would have fell to me. One of them would have fallen to me. And I took Rice in, what is it, 7-8 or 7-9?
Yeah, ridiculous.
Which I'm fine to buy I'm definitely fine to buy the dip, especially in Dynasty on Rice. Like if he gets suspended 8 games, like okay, that sucks, but like long term, I'm not really that worried.
Mahomes is still going to be his QB. It's okay. All right, so we're coming up. I biffed the Kamani Vidal pick, so this one's all you. Let's put on the.
No. We're a team here, sir.
All right.
No one takes the blame. It happens.
Have I told you of Tyrone Tracy labor?
We have Tampa Bay plays Carolina, so Bucky Irving, we could do that if he makes it to us. Do you want to go that? If he makes it?
Is Panda watching? Did Panda pay you to say that?
I'm just looking at the schedule.
We've got him.
Tracy, we got the Giants. We could go him.
Which one do you like more? You said Bucky first.
Let's see. Tampa. We have more Carolina, so I say probably Bucky.
I love it. Panda, it's for you. Bucky Irving on the squad.
So so we're at a 2-5-6-2, and then New England. Where's New England? New England plays the Chargers, so we could get a little mini going with Vidal and one of the Patriots guys. Why don't you tab to Patriots and Douglas, and then let's see, tight end. We need wide receiver. I think we could be done at running back, or we have 3 more picks, so we could go running back if we wanted to.
I mean, we could get real cute and draft Drake May too, but I think that feels suboptimal.
I say
right?
we go one of the receivers first, and if he falls back around, we can entertain it. Because if we get May and then there's no one else to stack him with, I'm going to feel pretty dumb.
All right. So what's your preference? All things being equal. Well, they're not equal because it's 2 different players, but what's your preference between Javon Baker and Pop Douglas?
Oof. I mean, I think in PPR, Douglas. I think in half PPR and half PPR best ball, I lean Baker just for like the black box a little bit.
This is why people watch your channel, Bindles. That's an incredible breakdown. You get a half PPR and a PPR scam breakdown on 2 players. Dude, come on. You're so in the zone.
Yeah, do you want let's say Baltimore. We do have Baltimore, Houston, so we could go Bateman, but I kind of like Baker.
Yeah, let's do it. You want to do Baker?
Yeah, let's go Baker.
Boom.
And then we can either go Douglas. Why don't you queue up Bateman just because like if he does fall back to us, I don't think he will, but we could get. I think we still need 1 more wide receiver.
Yeah, we've got a 2-5-7-2 build going right now.
I mean, and then tight end, we got Seattle. We don't have any Seattle, Chicago, so that doesn't make sense. I'm surprised. Oh, Tracy went 1 pick before us, I was going to say.
Yeah.
I like Tracy, but it's just, I don't know. I think he's fun because of like he catches passes and stuff, but I feel like people are getting a little bit over their skis. Like if you're getting them in like the late 3rd or 4th in rookie drafts, that's one thing. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's just like realistically, and the thing is people are super into Tracy when like, okay, Eric Gray didn't do anything, but like they basically got drafted around the same thing or same time last year versus this year. So it's like, why are we just automatically thinking that Tracy is better than even Eric Gray? Like we don't know. And
yeah,
I like Singletary a lot as well.
Do you see this comment from Josh McAdee? Everyone stand up for Baker. Is Baker the guy that said he makes people in the wheelchair stand up?
Yep.
Gosh, I love this guy. All right.
Yeah.
I'm so in. Yeah, this is good.
Maybe we need a Javon Baker clip of him talking about, you know what?
I think so. And you need to parse it against like the revivalist church guy that like gets the dude up out of the wheelchair. Just really lean into it. We'll be good.
We could do that. We could do the Javon Baker audio with the revival video, and then transfer to a Javon Baker Randy Moss catch over someone. So
yeah, the steam. Oh my gosh, too fun. All right, so we do lose Pop Douglas. May goes as well. If we were thinking about getting real cute with it,
that's fine. I mean, I feel pretty comfortable. Do we have 7 wide receivers? Do we have any receivers? We could go Bryce Young and JT Sanders.
Okay.
Do you feel comfortable with the 5 running backs and 7 wide receivers we have, though?
Running back, sort of. We
do have 3 rookies, but I mean, we also have Bijan, who like if Bijan is Bijaning, then doesn't really matter what's going on.
Yeah.
What running backs are even here?
Fan favorite Dylan Laube is here.
Yeah.
Our guy. Do we have anything with Cleveland?
No, Cleveland is Miami.
Okay.
I kind of like Bryce, and then that's a third stack.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
down
if we
for
want to
it.
go JT Sanders, or if he goes, we can also just talk through. Since we don't need the third tight end, we can also talk through something else. But
Okay. Yeah. Bryce Young. So this is a frisky build. I dig it. This is way outside of what we normally do too.
well, the week 17 is pushing us out of our comfort zone already, because we're just like right before you have your comfy clicks, you have your guys, but you're just kind of just throwing shit against the wall. But now we're like, okay, well, we gotta shift our mindset.
Yeah. This is good stuff. We have a spicy pick coming up, it sounds like.
Wait, is it CLN? Are you in with us? I forgot if you said before. I know you were in here early. Oh yeah, he went Fields. It's Pittsburgh KC. Do you have any Pittsburgh or KC? Oh, yes,
Xavier Worthy. Yeah, he's covered. All right, so last pick coming up. Where do you want to go? I feel like running back is our play, right?
Or
tight end.
Yeah, I'm fine with running back, or I'm fine with running back, or I'm fine with going JT Sanders as our third tight end if we want to, but we don't need to. We already have two players stacked up with Bryce Young. So, and then Carolina plays Tampa. We already have a little bit. Is Jalen McMillan? I'm assuming he's gone. Yeah, I think he's long gone.
Yeah.
Not long gone, but gone for sure.
Gone.
Okay. What running back here? Do you want to go Foreman? Do you want to go Lauby? Roll the clip. We could set the land speed record for most clips played in one Bindles draft. But
I mean, you've said JT Sanders quite a bit.
Do we need it? Like, do we need it though with Pitts and Sinnott?
I don't think so. I just don't know what I would want to like. Foreman to me is easy, but he's not stacked or correlated at all. But
we could go Foreman. We could go Foreman or Lauby. But you choose.
We're gonna just go unstacked. Not good. Low EV.
I mean, there's no one here stacked. I mean, I guess JT Sanders, but like, I don't know. I'm not that into JT Sanders.
Yeah, I'm here for the cheap points in round 18. It's good.
I think we need the running back more too. With three rookies. I mean, I guess we're just leaning on Bijan and B-Rob, but
yeah, they should be good.
Oh, someone
should be good.
Someone
said, "Want to run through the squad?"
Yeah. Okay, let's go. We got Jaden Daniels, Kirk Cousins, Bryce Young. We got Bijan. We got Jonathan Brooks. We got B-Rob. We got Kamani Vidal. We got Bucky Irving. And we have Deonta Foreman. And then wide receiver, we have Nico, Malik Neighbors, Tank Dell, Mark Hollywood Brown, Deontay Johnson, Clip Boy, Xavier Leggett, and Javon Baker. So three rookies, and then we have some guys to eat up some innings in the beginning of the season, and then we have so we have our quarterbacks and our tight ends playing each other in week 17, which I'm not sure if that's plus EV or negative EV, but whatever, we'll roll with it for sure.
Yeah, we did it. That's something.
How do you feel
it came together?
Give me a grade. I was doing grades with Neil.
I think it's an A+ for most Panthers drafted in one BBM team. I don't know that anybody's going to be able to touch what we've got going on here. And I think if we would have taken JT Sanders, I think we would have kind of had like the Cal Ripken, consecutive games played streak where it's unbreakable at that point. In reality, I really, really dig it. I was concerned about falling behind at wide receiver, and I don't think we did at all. Deontay Johnson just continues to be an awesome value click there at pick 81 for us. Love that we got Xavier Leggett on the team as well. Starting off with Nico at wide receiver feels great. I love mixing it up a little bit and taking Bijan in the first. I did like our top 3 running backs. I feel like are penciled in for heavy workloads. Foreman should have some early season work as well. We've got some nice wild cards with Vidal and Irving. So, I'm kind of biased because we drafted the team, but this kind of feels like an A team.
I feel like it's like A minus. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really hard for me to get an A unless it's like we just got crazy ADP value or something like stacked. Like if Kirk Cousins, we didn't take him and he fell like 20 picks past ADP and then we took him, then that's probably an A. But like unless something crazy like that happens, I feel like it's like A minus is like my ceiling for where I can rate myself. But I do have so like one thing I wanted to talk through that I've been thinking about in my last couple drafts is, so like, yeah, we took Foreman and it's like, or even like when we take guys where we're like, oh, these guys are like innings eaters, like early season production. I do think that obviously rookies have that late season upside. And then some of the vets are like more front weighted production. But I almost wonder if we've gone a little bit too far on that. Cause it's like, who says that Deonta Foreman, like whatever, like if Nick Chubb gets re-injured, right? Like there's a big re-injury risk after you've had an injury. So whatever, if he doesn't come back or if he gets re-injured, or whatever, like I'm not saying that's the quintessential guy I'm talking about is Deonta Foreman, but like there's guys where we just see them as like, oh, these are vets who are just going to sneak us through. And I almost think like we go a little bit too far with that, especially in like the top 100 picks. I think obviously later on, it's like you kind of just want to shoot for the rookie upside, but I just feel like rookies are getting, I don't want to be the boomer here, but I feel like rookies are just getting pushed up like even higher than they've ever been. Like they were already high last year and now it's like, it's fine. I'll still take them. It's not like I'm anti rookies, but it's just, I feel like we might've gone a little bit too far. And I think we need to like push back a little bit against like the late season stuff, just blindly saying, okay, the rookies are going to be the only guys that are going to give us late season production. Like,
so I dig what you're saying. My counterpoint off the top of my head would be that we're doing it for a reason because the rookies seem to be getting better each year. We saw it. I mean, Laporta did stuff that no rookie tight end has ever done. And, we were chasing him all the way up to like round 9, round 10, it felt like. And that was pretty incredible. I think you really have to go back and look at like off the top of my head, like maybe like where was Jamar Chase going his rookie year?
Like around pick 50, 55.
Yeah. And I think like by and large as a community, we seem to have gotten better at figuring out, what are the signals for what should be a really impactful player. A wide receiver drafted inside the top 5 seems like a pretty great signal that, this guy's going to score some points. I think it really is just like the rookies have been producing and acclimating to the game very fast. And those late season surges seem to be real. I don't completely buy into the, vets fade down the stretch. Would love to see something that, points towards it. I get it's a generalization. But I just think it's all about how you kind of structure your team. Like, I don't want to build a team that's absent of rookies. I don't want to do it. Like, I think you're kind of kneecapping yourself there. And I don't want to build a team that's all rookies either, because it can go sideways so fast, but I think it's just the balance in like how you structure out your team. That's kind of my take on it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, and I guess it is just like, take your shots on the rookies, because whether it's the guy you take or the guy wherever, like whether it's Luke McCaffrey, who just happens to be the guy, we still want to be taking rookies. I think it's it is good because from a general standpoint, I think it like exactly makes sense. I think we should maybe it's more when we get more information in August, but I think it's like maybe that's the point where we're just like, okay, like we know some of these, we can kind of evaluate the vet situations better, and just think about like what is their upside. I think we focus so much on rookie upside, but like what about vet upside in certain situations? Like if we evaluate each situation and say, oh hey, this guy is actually has more upside than we think, but even though he's a 27-year-old running back or whatever, whoever it is.
Dude, exactly. I mean, McCaffrey going from Carolina to the 49ers, like that's kind of insane when that happened, and that's a huge spike in what he was producing points wise, because he was going from like what like high teens in points, maybe like low 20s to what was it like 26, 20,
Yeah,
25,
going absolutely
26 points.
bonkers.
Yeah, just ham. And you are seeing vets get traded around a lot more. Like we could see Devontae Adams get moved. I saw some stuff around how his post-June figures aren't too bad for the Raiders to offload him if they wanted to. I don't think they will, and yes, Evan Hall is nice. Like him a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't have a super like succinct point of like what I'm trying to say, but it's just like I just think we don't properly evaluate certain situations because we're just like, ooh, shiny rookie. The upside is with this rookie, when it's like, okay, but there's other situations that have a lot of upside too if you really are tapped in and you know what's going on. But yeah, Evan Hull, like our coach just said, I'm definitely in on him. I think we were talking. I think it's like Trey Sermon is the only other like competition there right now. Obviously, that maybe they could bring in like someone gets cut, they could bring someone in to be the RB2. I can definitely see that happening. So I mean, best ball, it's like he's fine 20th round pick, especially because I don't think he gets drafted very much. So that could be leverage on the field. But it is a little hard, like at this point, without so much information to be. You kind of want to lean a little bit more guys where you're like, there's something more secure, which there isn't that many guys like that in round 20. But if Hull is announced as the RB2 in like August, then I will be certain he definitely will shoot up and I will be all in. But I do think right now with the current situation, he should be the RB2.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I think one other cool thing, kind of like just to wrap up your point about rookies that I saw that I want to test out this summer and see if it works. When we were getting the smoke around Puka in training camp and stuff like that, like I can't remember who wrote this, but it was more to look for like the abnormal amount of hype around a player where they're, being talked about as like looking like kind of beyond special. And it's not just, some random aggregator account that's like putting this stuff out there, but it's not just like looking good for a rookie and stuff like that, but it's where you can kind of see that there is an opportunity for them to produce right away. And they're, getting hyped up a little bit higher than rookie hype. Like that definitely cleared with Puka last year, I feel like.
I agree. I think that's something that I struggled with as a fantasy gamer, whatever, in general, Dynasty and best ball, is like just sticking on to my priors for too long. And I think that's like one of the biggest, I've seen people talk about it before, but it's like one of the biggest advantages you can have. And really just whatever, like acknowledging that we don't know that much. Like the prospect profile means something, like everything, whatever. It's not like we want to ignore that, but when we see something, we should believe it. Like we saw it with like, whatever, with Puka, with Dell, with whatever. Like there's so many situations where like, if someone's producing early as a rookie, or they're probably pretty good. Like it's not 100%. Obviously, there's your Travis Fulghams and whatnot, but it's like more times than not, I think you should pivot off of that. And it's like, it's kind of like the JSN thing too, right? Where it's like, he just had a terrible rookie season and people are just still like, oh yeah, we're drafting him at pick, but it's still not that high. It's like 76 or something, but it's like realistically, how much different is he based off his rookie season than Josh Downs. And like Josh Downs he wasn't a JSN level prospect, but he was a good prospect. So yeah. So drop the like, everyone. Best Ball Guy's going live in a couple minutes. So if you guys want to go hop over to his channel after this, he will be streaming very shortly after this. Alex B. Keaton, good bets go early. Wide receiver 4 isn't going to make a difference. If the backup receiver could just step into volume, teams would treat wide receiver. Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
We got Nez in the chat. GM. Nez will be joining us next Wednesday for a stream. So I'll have to wear my Badge Bros sweatshirt for that one. But yeah, we're excited to have Nez on with a coach and I next week. And let's see. Triple stacking your QB or week 17 bring back is a difficult decision. I mean, we didn't really have a week 17 bring back. If you're speaking about our team, we could have just added another guy to our stack. But yeah, I think he's speaking more generally. Is triple stacking our week 17 bring back? I mean, I don't know. Where do you lean on that one? I don't know. That's a very like in the weeds question.
I'm gonna take the cop out and just go based off of team structure. Like it's kind of what you want to build, and if it fits within what you're doing, and if you have kind of a good take on the player, like I'm not going to force a guy on the team just because he's stacked with McQB, or there's something semi-related to what they're doing. They're in the fantasy playoffs. I don't know. Like I get it's hard to explain what I'm thinking right now. So I apologize for that. But like, I get kind of specific with how I want to put it together.
Yeah.
The decision matrix.
Yeah, no, I think triple stacking my, is he saying triple stacking with your quarterback? I thought he was saying take a third quarterback. I think I'd go week 17 bring back in this situation. Like I think a third guy for your quarterback. I think if I already have 2, so if you're saying triple stacking, so I already have 2, I definitely want the bring back. Just to whatever. I don't know. I just don't think the 3 options, if you already have 2, I don't think it's that much more of an edge. Whereas I think the week 17 bring back is more optimal. I'm not a DFS guy, so like I definitely, that's why I'm trying to have more DFS people on to like think through this stuff, because I just haven't. But off the top of my head, that's where I'm leaning.
I dig it.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm glad we got to roll some clips. We're at 434 subs. I said I was going to do a 400 sub giveaway. So I'm going to have to go back and get some comments from before we hit 400 subs, and I'll do a wheel on Friday night to give away $25, one BBM entry. But we're going to do that every 100 subs. So if you want to go back and leave a comment on any of my streams, I will enter you in for that for the 500, which hopefully we should be there pretty soon. And I'll be giving away another BBM entry. And then just covering off, we have on Friday, Best Ball Guy and PPR Tyler on. We have, like I said, a trio name and some graphics and some fun stuff that whenever we're all 3 on stream together, we're gonna do. So that'll be fun. A little switch up. And next week, Wednesday, we will have Nez on from the Badge Bros. So be sure to like, sub, do those comments, and for the backlog if you want to be entered. And Coach, any final words before we get out of here tonight?
We've got the schedule, man. Let's get to work on getting it memorized, get our tables laid out. I'm excited to see when David puts out the Stackmaster 9000.
He already did.
Yes, I love it. So I'm here for it, man. But no, I think like it's here. So I'm excited to start drafting in full, man. It's going to be good.
Hell yeah, man. Okay, well, I'm going to not sleep tonight, and I'm just going to put this week 17, 15, 16, 17 in front of my eyes for 8 hours instead. and just get it burned into my brain. I'm super excited. All right, everyone, have a great night, and we will see you on Friday.